In this video, you will learn how to create a retro-style typography poster design for a font. This typeface poster is fun and easy to put together. You'll learn how to make a typography poster in Photoshop that's colorful. You'll learn to create a trendy gradient background and how to distort a graphic design typography poster. For this poster typography design, I chose a super cool font from Envato Elements, Overgreed. This awesome font is in a black letter style with a modern twist and soft curves. Hi, my name is Laura Kyung and I am a graphic designer with over 12 years of experience. The font Overgreed is from Envato Elements. It has awesome assets with a rapidly growing library. There are new items added every day. There, you can find fonts, print templates, photography, and other assets that can help you kick your projects up a notch. All you'll need for this tutorial is the Overgreed font and Adobe Photoshop. Let's start by setting up the document. Create a new document in Photoshop for your typeface poster. Select A4, you can find that under Print, and set the resolution to 300 dpi if it's not already. To set up guides, head over to View, New Guide Layout. On the pop-up window, check the columns options and set the number to 4. Check rows and set the number to 4 as well, and check margin and set all margins to 1 centimeter. Click OK. To create the background of your modern typography poster design, head over to the Layer panel. Select Create New Fill or Adjustment Layer, Solid Color. And on the Color Picker window, set the color to 2479 AF. Click OK. On the Layers panel, click on the Create New Layer button. On the Tools panel, set the foreground color to E07F9C and the background color to 335B3C. Click OK. Select the Brush tool from the Tools bar or B on your keyboard. Right-click on the document to open the Brush tool options. Set the brush size to 600 pixels and the hardness to 0. Using the brush, create angled strokes with both colors on the document. You don't have to fill all of it as long as you leave space for the background to come through. Swap between the two colors by pressing X on your keyboard. Head over to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur. Set the angle to 50 and set the distance to around 700 pixels. Duplicate the layer. Go to Filter, Noise, Add Noise. On the pop-up window, set the amount to 20% and the distribution to uniform. Duplicate the blue color fill layer by dragging it towards the New Layer button. Delete the layer mask. Select the rectangular marquee tool or M on your keyboard from the toolbar. Select the small stripe from the left side of the poster that takes the height of the poster and double the width of the margin. Go to the Layers panel and select the Layer Mask button. Select the 4 layers by pressing Shift as you click each layer and click on the Create a New Group button. To create the effect on the typography, select the Text tool, click on the document and add the words Over on one line and Greed on the next line. The size does not need to be exact, but make sure that the words take up the width of the poster. Use the spacebar to stack the two lines unevenly. Head over to the Properties panel, set the tracking to 0. Drag the text layer towards the Create New Layer button to duplicate it, and hide the copy layer by clicking on the eye icon. Select the text layer and head over to Filter, Liquify. On the pop-up window, click on the Convert to Smart Object. On the right side panel, set the brush size to 600, pressure to 100, and density to 50. Brush over the text of your typeface poster. Keep in mind that every result will be different. Click OK. Activate the duplicated layer of your typeface poster. With the text tool, delete the second line, press Command T to transform the layer, and move the layer upwards. Double-click on the layer to open the Layer Style window. From the left side, select the Stroke option. Set the size to 10 pixels, position to outside, and set the color swatch to white. Click OK. On the Layers panel, set the blending mode to multiply. Place the layer over the liquefied text of your simple typography poster. While selecting the layer, click on the Add Layer Mask button. While selecting the layer mask, select the Brush tool. Set the foreground color to black. Right-click to set the hardness to 100. Change the size of the brush by using the opening and closing brackets. Brush over the letters and try to mold the letters to a similar shape as the liquefied text. If you need to correct the layer mask, press X to change to the white background color and brush over the letters again. Duplicate the text layer with a stroke by dragging it towards the Create a New Layer button. Press Command T to transform and move the text slightly up and towards the left. Select the layer mask and using the brush tool and white as a foreground color, brush over to reveal all of the text. Using the Marquee tool, select the lower half of the text and press Command I to invert the selection. Let's lower this a little bit. Duplicate the text again. Use the brush tool to reveal all of the text and then the Marquee tool and select 2/3 of the text now. Press Command I to invert the selection. Repeat the previous step. Duplicate one of the text layers. And let's change the text to grid. And this time, let's put it under the liquefied text grid. Use the brush tool on the layer mask to reveal all of the text. Let's move this upwards. Press X to switch the background from the foreground color. Make the brush smaller. And let's repeat what we did on top on this lower part. Duplicate the layer. Move downwards and to the right. Make sure that you have the layer mask selected. Use the brush tool to reveal all of the text. And now use the Marquee tool to select the top half of the text. Press Command I to invert. Duplicate the text. Move downwards and to the right. Use the brush tool and again the Marquee tool. Command I. And let's try to move this a little bit to the left because we have some text going towards the right. We'll add smaller details to the poster. Using the text tool, add the words Modern Black Letter. Set the font to overgrid and the size to 22 points. Head over to the Properties panel. Set the tracking to 100. Press Command T to transform and rotate the text. Duplicate the text by pressing Shift and dragging it. Change the text to 2021. Press Command T to transform and rotate the text. Then place this on the bottom right corner. Now we want to add the alphabet to showcase all of the letters from this font. Let's set this to align right, and we'll break up the alphabet in different lines. On the Properties panel, set the tracking to 200, and place the text under the center line and on the right side. To export the file for print, head over to File, Save As, and set the format to Photoshop PDF. Click Save. Set the Adobe PDF preset to High Quality Print. Click Save PDF. To save the file for web, head over to File, Export, Save for Web, and under the image size, set the size you would like the image to be. Click Save. Awesome, and there you have it, a typography poster design. In this video, you'll learn to design a typography poster with an awesome colorful background, how to use the noise and liquify filters, and you also learned how to master layer masks that when used properly, you can have amazing results. Remember that if you're looking for trendy typefaces for poster design, you can check out Envato Elements. There you can find assets for fonts and graphic templates. Their library updates lately, so there are always new assets. My name is Laura Kyung, and from all of us at Envato, thank you for watching this tutorial, and we'll see you on the next one.